Hey there, Dr. Darcy here. I have three phrases that you can practice anytime you're feeling stuck, and it's going to bring back your wonderful sense of empowerment. The first one is this: I am in charge of my thoughts. I'm in charge of my thoughts. I have the honor of being a speaker and a trainer, sometimes in person, online. And the other day, I had a class and people were talking about that. Like when you feel stuck, when you kind of feel like, I can't help it. That's just how I feel. And that happens because the brain baseline, if I've been thinking something over and over and over, it makes sense that it's not super easy to change it. That's when you can feel yourself be like, oh, it's always been like that. I can't really help it. It's just how I feel. I want you to just out loud and kind of get into that power pose, hands on your hips, feet apart, and just say that. Do it with me right now. I'm in charge of my thoughts. I'm in charge of my thoughts. I'm in charge of my thoughts. The other day when I was on that training, people were typing in things as because I said, I know I can't hear you because you're on mute, but everybody say that out loud and see what happens. What do you feel in your body? And one woman typed in, it's like I could feel the wind come back into my sails. Somebody else said, I've been feeling very heavy and that lightened me up. So, phrase number one: I am in charge of my thoughts. Seriously, when you see stuff on the news, when you see and hear things that you just feel like, ew, I, I have no control over this, I want you to say that at least three times. If you say it out loud, it gives the energy of the vocals with it as well. I am in charge of my thoughts. I am in charge of my thoughts. The second one is so good. When you hear yourself, remember or say something that you know doesn't serve you. If you've been hanging out with me even for a little bit, you know I'm all about self love, inner guidance, manifesting what it is that you want. And words have so much to do with all of those. So the next time you hear yourself say anything that you know depletes you, yeah, I'm always hard on myself. Yeah, I've tried things, but I don't follow through with it. Okay. Re-say it out loud using up until this point. I'm always really critical of myself. Up till this point, I've always been really critical of myself. I never follow through with things. Up till this point, I haven't followed through with things. Up till this point. And seriously, because when you say it out loud, it brings the power right back to you. Up till this point. Because then there's no right or wrong. I may decide to still be harsh on myself today, but I may not. Up till this point, that's who I was. That's cool. And the third, this third one is only for people who are really actively, seriously intending to take so much personal responsibility for their life that they know they can make changes happen. Ready for it? I heard this years ago from Abraham Hicks. I'm a big proponent of Abraham Hicks. I'm not holding you responsible for the way that I feel. Let's say somebody said something really snarky, really nasty. You don't have to say it out loud, but I want you to think to yourself and maybe say it out loud. I'm not holding you responsible for the way that I feel. When you watch people driving like crazy, when you see people being really mean and abusive, when you look at the news and you can just feel like, I really want you to say that. I'm not holding you responsible for the way that I feel. Do you know that you can also do it with your body, with your money, with your house, with your anything at all that feels like it's because of that that I feel like this. I'm not holding you responsible for the way that I feel. So the three phrases to use really to get you unstuck at any moment. Pick one of them, pick both, pick all three. I am in charge of my thoughts up till this point, and I'm not holding you responsible for the way that I feel. My name's Dr. Darcy Lord. I'm a self love expert. I know that it's possible for us to really shift this planet in beautiful ways that works for everyone. And us taking our own empowerment with some of these phrases is a really great way to start. Give me a thumbs up if you will. I so appreciate that you came to watch, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I'll talk to you again.